morning. It is time for the what? Daily Spice. 10 minutes of inspiration, empowerment, and motivation to get you through your day. Welcome to the day. Let's talk about it. I give you permission to fall apart. That's right. You've got permission. Why you don't have to be okay all the time. You don't have to be okay all the time. It's okay not to be okay. But what's not okay is for you not to get help and support. I say that all the time. It's okay for you not to be okay. It's okay, Tanya. It's okay, Mika. It's okay, Melinda. It's okay, Alex. It's okay for you not to be okay. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you permission again. You've got permission to fall apart. Listen, you've been holding it together for everybody else. But what if I told you that falling apart, that having that moment, that having a weakness, that having the tears fall is actually the beginning of your healing? See, here's the thing. We normalize emotional exhaustion. Y'all know what emotional exhaustion looks like. You tap out, you're numb, you don't care, you're indifferent, you just going through the motions. That's emotional exhaustion. You are emotionally exhausted from giving to everybody what they need. You give to your kids, you give to your spouse, you give to the job, you give to your parents, you give to your grandparents. Listen, y'all even give to people you don't know by scrolling on social media and having an emotional reaction to what you scrolling on social media. You are emotionally exhausted, which is the last thing you need to be when you are going through perimenopause and menopause. The last thing you need is somebody else's issues or whatever triggering your emotions. Why? Because you're already hormonal. Why? Because you're already not sleeping. Why? Because you're already anxious. Why? Because you're already depressed. The last thing you need is to be emotionally exhausted. But here's the thing. We live in a society that says, listen, you ain't a real woman unless you're a strong woman. What? Where y'all get that from? You ain't a real woman unless you have a cape on your back. What? Where you get that from? You ain't a real woman unless you got an S on your chest and you can show up for everybody. What? Where you get that from? And see, we take that conditioned lifestyle from our teens, our 20s, our 30s, and our 40s, and we bring it into midlife, into our 50s. Here's the problem with that. When you hit perimenopause and menopause, sis, let me give you a biological lesson real quick before we dive deep into our daily spice. Let me help you real quick. The very thing that you used to get through the tough times in your 20s, your 30s, and your 40s, that's the very thing that comes back and bites you in your tushy in your 50s. Just to keeping it pushing, keeping it moving. Oh, I got to get this done. Let me do this for this person. Let me do that for that person. That grinding is what comes back and bites you in the behind in your 50s. Why? Because your brain is tired. Let me say that one more time. Your brain is tired and you don't have the emotional fortitude, the hormonal fortitude to keep going that way. I'm just saying what I'm saying. It's all biological. So can I give you 5 practices that I need you to start immediately? I need you to start this immediately. I don't want you to think about it. I don't want you to go, well, that sounds good, T. I'm not sure, Dr. T. Let me think about it. No. I need you to start this immediately, Miss Melinda. I need you to start this immediately, Shakira, because here's the thing. I'm giving you permission to fall apart. I'm telling you that it's okay for you not to be okay. I'm telling you that it's okay for you to say, you know what? I need some support. I need somebody to help me get through. I'm telling you it's okay for you to do those things. So can I help you this morning? Can I help you say, listen, I'm going to move forward doing what I need to do for myself? Because here's the truth of the matter. It's just me. I know you're married. I know you got a spouse, and I know they help out with things. But the truth of the matter is, let's be honest, your spouse don't have the same hormones you got. Your spouse don't have the same responsibilities you got. You got to be able to get it for yourself. You got to do these things for yourself. Here's the first thing I want you to remember. Can I help you this morning? Here's the first thing that I want you to remember. It's real simple. You human. I know. I'm not getting deep today. Number one, you're human. And it's okay for you to have a human reaction and response to things that happen in your life. You're human. So I'm going to walk you through being human. And I'm going to make it relevant because guess who I'm going to use as our example? Jesus. Real simple today. I ain't getting deep on this Friday. Real simple. Jesus was human. And in Jesus's humanness, guess what? He had emotions. He had to deal with the same emotions you and I deal with. Jesus was human. Jesus wept. Jesus was human. Jesus got tired because he went up into the mountain by himself. Let me say that one more time. By himself, he went up into the mountain. Why? Because he needed to get away. Why? Because he knew it was okay not to be okay. Why? Because he needed rest. Why? Because he needed restoration. Jesus knew it was okay not to be okay. So he took the time he needed to go do what he needed to do for himself. So number one, Jesus wept. So now we understand it's okay to cry. Remember, I told y'all yesterday, survival is not normal. Emotional exhaustion is not normal, sis. Okay? So Jesus wept. Jesus rested because he went up into the mountain and he stole away times for himself. Here's the third one. Jesus got frustrated. See, some of y'all think I shouldn't let people know how I feel. I should hold it all in. You know what? I'm going to just hold my peace. How's that working for you? We talked about that earlier this week. How's that working for you, not letting people know how you really feel? Listen, you ain't got to cuss folks out, but you don't have to hold it in either. Jesus let the disciples know, listen, we've got some things to do, and here's what I need you to do. I need you to pray with me. But while Jesus was in the garden praying, two of his disciples fell asleep. And so when Jesus came back to them, he was frustrated with them. And he said to them, can you not do what I'm asking you to do? So here we are. We're trying to figure out, listen, you know what? I'm going to be strong. I'm going to just hold all this in. No, Jesus didn't hold nothing in. Jesus wept. Jesus rested. Jesus got frustrated. Y'all, Jesus even got angry. Don't make me talk about him turning over the table in the temple. Now, I ain't condoning y'all going and turning over folks' tables, but what I am telling you is that Jesus embraced his emotions. See, it's okay not to be okay. I'm using Jesus as your example to teach you that it's okay for you not to be okay. Jesus grieved when his brother Lazarus died. It's okay not to be okay. You don't have to be strong in everything. And here's the thing, Jesus even got frustrated with Mary and Martha because he was like, wait a minute, y'all. Y'all, do y'all see this? So Jesus, not only did he grieve the loss of his friend, but he got frustrated again. See, y'all sitting here thinking, I got to hold all this in. No, where you read in the Bible that Jesus held everything in? Can I give you one more? Here Jesus is on the cross, getting ready to leave us. Y'all, Jesus was in his emotions. He said, my Father, why have you forsaken me? He questioned his daddy. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. He questioned the way he was feeling. How many of y'all do that? How many of you all sit in those emotions? Listen, you got to be honest about how you feel. And it's okay for you not to be okay. Stop minimizing your emotion. Stop trying to hide your sadness. Stop trying not to be angry. Stop trying to hide your grief. Stop trying to not be fearful. Jesus had all of that. And then here's the thing. When Jesus started to cry, he didn't stop himself. The Bible says Jesus wept. I'm sorry. When you weep, you just ain't wiping little tears. That ain't weeping. Weeping is when it's in your soul and you're crying. But can I be honest with you? Tears and crying are releases. Tears cleanse. You need tears in order to gain clarity. And so here you are trying to be strong and not cry and not show your emotion. Listen, the Bible says there's a time to do what? Weep, and a time to laugh. In every season, there's time for us to do what we're supposed to do. But you so busy being strong. Here's the thing. You don't give yourself space to feel your emotions. You're human, just like Jesus was. And see, here's the thing. You've got to create space in your life to be able to feel what you feel. Here's what we do. We walk around being strong, but we don't even acknowledge our humanness. We don't acknowledge our softness. We don't even acknowledge the fact that we need God, because in order for us, let me say this slow. In order for us to connect to the power that's higher than us, to the power that's stronger than us, to the power that brings us our peace, we've got to acknowledge what needs help. We got to acknowledge where we need his support. We got to acknowledge where we need the strength. But if you're so busy being strong, you can't acknowledge that. And when you don't acknowledge that, it does not give God room to move in your life. See, you're exhausted. You're tired. You're trying to figure out how you're going to do everything. But God says, listen, I got the answer. But I can't give it to you because you're so busy being strong. That's not what midlife is all about, sis. Midlife is about ease. Midlife is about learning you. Midlife is about celebrating you. But here you are trying to be hard. Here you are trying to be emotionless. Here you are trying to keep it moving. No, you got permission to fall apart. Why? Because it's okay not to be okay. Listen, you're not going to feel, and I'm saying this real slow, you're not going to feel better. You're not going to feel happy and whole. You're not going to feel like the woman or the man that you want to feel like until you give yourself permission to fall apart. That's what I want to leave you with. I give you, God gives you. Now you need to give yourself permission to fall apart. That's it, y'all. I ain't shouting today. I ain't running today. I want that to soak in with you, because it's okay not to be okay. It's okay. It is okay not to be okay, Melinda. It's okay not to be okay, Vernetta. It's okay not to be okay, Marjorie. It's okay not to be okay, Mika. It's okay. I want you to tell yourself that when you're having these emotions, it's okay. It's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me to get angry. It's okay for me to be sad. It's okay for me to be confused right now. It's okay for me not to feel strong right now. It's okay. Because guess what? Jesus showed us that every emotion that we will ever have as a human, it's okay. All right, y'all, that's all I got time for today. Y'all have an amazing weekend. Do something amazing for you this weekend, even if it's rest. All right, see y'all Monday morning with another Daily Spice.